So in a way for me to be able to do this, I want to be transparent, and I want to be able for you guys to see what I've came through and what I've gone through, right? Just quick overview. Some traumatic stuff with my cousin when I was younger. He passed away. Then after that, my mom ended up losing her legs when I was like 12, 13 or whatever. She was real sick. She was in a coma for like 4 months or so. And she was pregnant, so she lost my brother too. She was like 8 months pregnant. After that, I didn't want to put too much stress on my mom, so I left the house when I was like 15, and then went and did my stuff. It wasn't good, right? So then, mom didn't want me living with nobody else. So, but then she was like, if you don't want to live with me, then you're just gonna be, she practically told the judge, if he doesn't want to be with me, then put him in jail. So I took the jail. I went because I had my dad, I had my grandparents. Like I felt like I did at least. My dad, I feel like my dad's always been there. It's just when my mom did what she did too, it just it messed stuff up. But and it was a lot about everything too in that situation too. But so then when I got out, I had my baby J Lissa, but then a lot of stuff happened during that pregnancy, and I ended up being with another girl and raising her child as well. And then when I was with my mom, because at the time, like I said, my baby wasn't even born yet, and I had raised the other one, had just been born, so I was raising her, and I was with my mom. And then my mom, she wanted my whole paycheck. She didn't want to like give me nothing. She wanted like, and I understand, right? I understand I had to pay some stuff, but like I needed a little bit to be able to do what I needed, right? And to be able to grow and get out of her house eventually. That's it. That's what I want. But so she was like, so we ended up arguing, and I ended up, my stepdad ended up, getting a little tussle and stuff. I left. My grandpa picked me up or whatever, and 6 months later, he throws me out on some bum stuff, just because, he was acting weird too, and he was just like now, it's always about his religion. It's always he's better than everybody, and that's the type of people that they are, Jehovah Witnesses. They're always better than everybody, so it is just what it is. But like I said, we just in this thing together. But so the girl stuck with me for a little while after I got with that, after all this happened. But of course, like nobody's gonna be with nobody. Like if the whole family gonna throw them away, like you gonna throw them away too. You feel me? Like, but so she was with me for like 2 months, 3 months after that, and then like we started fighting a little bit. Right, I was working a lot. I was never home, and I had started a little bit of school at the time too, but I had started IBMC, but I just couldn't. I was working way too much, and it was just I just couldn't do it. And I was getting home like 12, 1 o'clock at night sometimes, and but at the time I didn't have nowhere. I was staying at my this dude rented from my grandpa, and he let me stay in up section of the shop, But one day I was just like, what, I'm tired of this, and I took out to Texas. I went with my pops. I got a good job in Texas. That job sent me to Florida, and honestly, it was just like I couldn't find nothing here in Colorado. And well, not here, but in Colorado. And Florida. I mean, I took that job in Texas, and I went to Florida, and I got a good job with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in FEMA in Panama City. But I don't know, bro. I've seen some stuff at Panama City, and I'm telling you, man, that's the whole reason I've been staying straight, because I got messed up in Panama City, and I'm living to prove it. I'm gonna see that, because man, I'm telling you, there could no way be that a salesman, I'm not even the owner of a company, just go down and nobody else go down. It's because, I guess I messed up, but it was messed up. 6 months without no information, no nothing. I was tired. I took, I got out of there, but it was that's another story, right? But there's something wrong with Panama City. I'm telling you that right now. But yeah, and then from there, I got out of prison, and what was I gonna do? I was gonna show up to my daughter with nothing? Hell no, I was not about to do that, bro. The whole reason I left was to give her something, and I'm gonna show up with nothing. There was no way I was gonna do that. So I went to halfway house, started getting my stuff together, la la la. But the program was a freaking year, whatever. I got closer with God. I timed myself up to, I grew a lot. It made me the person I am today, right? But so I got out of there, and I was doing real good. I was about to get my apartment and everything. I had my car, and then my grandpa got sick, and I came over here, and this is where I'm at, and this is where I'm at. So this is, I'm just, like I said, those are just the pinpoints. Those are just the experiences. They're not even the lessons. So let's learn a lot out of those lessons, not even the experiences, and let's become something together.